It's not Hispanic Heritage Month anymore, but we have to use this segment, so here goes nothing. Happy belated Hispanic Heritage Month to our Hispanic and Latino community at Magnet. I'm Matthew McCoy, and Ms. Christy, the sponsor of Latinx and Latina herself, is here to help you talk about how you can celebrate.
When was the last time we talked to your counselor? Ms. Harris and Ms. Lindsay are here to talk about voter registration, HBCU Week, and much more. I am Ariana Boyd, and you are in the Magnet Newsroom.
Your stories, your school, your news. Magnet Newsroom starts now with breaking news.
Welcome to the Magnet Newsroom. Thank you so much for joining us. Even though things look a little different, for, well, obvious reasons.
That's right, Ariana. Let's get right to that breaking news, which is no stranger to anyone at this point. The BioLab chemical fire, which is why we're now in our second week of virtual learning. Now, here's reporter Savannah Giddens' report.
Emergency evacuations in Georgia following a chemical plant fire outside Atlanta that's...
Tonight, a hazard in the air. Thick gray and orange smoke billows from a chemical facility in Conyers, Georgia.
It's not every day that the name of your small town is mentioned in the local news, national news, and even international news. But that is now the reality here in Conyers and Rockdale County. Around 5:30 a.m. on Sunday, September 29th, a sprinkler at the BioLab plant on Old Covington Highway in Conyers malfunctioned and sprayed water on a chemical, causing a reaction that created a large hazardous plume. Around 6 a.m., residents in the immediate area surrounding the facility on North Rockdale County were told to evacuate their homes. As the morning went on, the plume grew, and soon so did the people ordered to evacuate. County officials said that the order affected around 17,000 people. County officials blocked off Interstate 20 in both directions between Salem Road and Turner Hill Road due to heavy smoke. Before the day was over, the entirety of Rockdale County was under a shelter in place, with residents being told to stay inside, close all doors and windows, and turn off the ACs. And late that night, the EPA announced it and done air quality checks throughout the county and said that they found chlorine in the air. The shelter in place ordered to continue to be in place for the rest of the week, the entirety of fall break as well. As residents left their home or hunkered down, many pictures and videos were recorded showing the plume spreading. You can see how it initially was black blaze, but over time an orange tint could be seen as it spread. For days, the plume could be seen across the county and even across the metro Atlanta area, as well as the smell of chlorine, with many their eyes being irritated, difficulty smelling or breathing, sore throat, and even headaches, and so much more because of the smell. On October 8th, the Board of County Commissioners approved a motion to declare the state of emergency at the first meeting since the incident. It was reported that at the meeting, Chairman Oz Nesbitt said, "Rockdale County demanding answers. We need to hear from BioLab. I've had enough, and enough is enough." No representatives from the BioLab were at the meeting, and apparently no one from the BioLab has responded inquiries from the board, according to Nesbitt. Nesbitt also said that he has spoken to Governor Brian Kemp on the situation. Though most of Kemp's focus has been on damage to South Georgia from Hurricane Helene, the governor did issue a statement saying that all appropriate and available resources are assisting Rockdale County, EMA, and the U.S. EPA, and, quote, unified command. Meanwhile, BioLab over the past week has released various statements, most usual saying the same message of reassuring that there is no danger to the public, that they are investigating the situation. In their most recent statement, BioLab released a phone number and hotline for the community for questions. In addition, the CEO of BioLab parent company KIK Consumer Products, Michael Slode, said in part, "Our team at BioLab is committed to make things right for the residents and business community impacted by the fire at our warehouse. We will continue to do whatever it takes for as long as it takes to support our community." Representative Hank Johnson, who represents most of Rockdale County in the House of Representatives, led a letter at the admissions of the U.S. EPA, Michael Reagan, in regard to the BioLab fire. Also contributing to the letter, Georgia Senator John Ossoff and Raphael Warnock, amongst others. In the letter, the delegation highlights the conflicting reports on what exactly started the BioLab fire, as well as other times that something of this magnitude has occurred at BioLab, including in 2004, which also received extensive national media coverage. Newton County schools closed their schools for 2 days out of an abundance of caution, while RCPS was already on fall break. Before the week of October 7th started, however, RCPS announced it would move all schools to virtual learning or independent learning days for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of that week. By Tuesday afternoon, Superintendent Oates extended the IODs for the rest of the week and all of the weeks of the 14th, saying in a statement, "We understand that this is not necessarily ideal, but we must prioritize the health and well-being of our students and staff above all else."
Thanks, Savannah. Now, National Hispanic Heritage Month runs from September 15th to October 15th. Every year to celebrate the history, cultures, and contributions of Latin and Hispanic Americans. This segment was supposed to air in an episode before fall break, but here it is anyway. Here now is reporter Angel Rousseau and Miss Christie to tell us a little bit more about the month.
Hi, my name is Angel Vista, and I'm here with Miss Christie, the sponsor of Latinx, to talk about Hispanic Heritage Month.
Hi, Miss Christie here, and happy Hispanic Heritage Month. Being Hispanic can look different for everyone. The Hispanic and Latino community is full of different cultures and different dialects of the Spanish language. This month is about celebrating all that is Latino and how those pieces of culture have influenced our world. From Lin-Manuel Miranda, Bad Bunny, and Selena Quintanilla, who have made their marks on the arts and music scenes, to Sonia Sotomayor, Ellen Ochoa, and Julia Alvarez, who in their own spaces accomplished more than society said that they should. We celebrate all the people who dedicated their lives' work, pushed the boundaries, and reframe societal understanding of who Hispanic and Latino people are. I'm proud to call myself Puerto Rican, even though my identity as a Hispanic may look different than those examples I gave you. I celebrate all the lives that have come before me and the lives that will come after me who strive to make the world a better place. This month, celebrate with us. Celebrate by trying a Hispanic food you've never tried before. Celebrate by looking some of the names up that I mentioned earlier. Celebrate by learning a few Spanish phrases or a couple Hispanic traditions. Celebrate by just seeing Hispanic people and the beauty of our rich history and the stamp that we've made on the world. Let's celebrate together. Now I've been asked to ask a question for the Magnet Newsroom quiz. Which Latin American country does not celebrate its independence on September 15th, which is the start of Hispanic Heritage Month? Have a great day, Magnet students and families, and happy Hispanic Heritage Month.
Gracias to Miss Christie and Angel. Students, starting Tuesday of next week, we will be transitioning to a synchronous schedule and attendance will be taken. Each teacher will post their Teams meeting link on their Canvas page. On my right, you will see the new schedule. You will notice that we have a 10-minute break between each class. Lunch will be from 11 a.m. to 12 every day. Because of the synchronous schedule, Friday, October 18th, which was supposed to be a B day, will now be an A day instead. Please note, the student handbook and code of conduct applies to virtual learning, and the dress code will still be enforced. If you are having technology problems, Intel will be available from 10 to 11 a.m. and 1:30 to 3 p.m. every day in the RCHS front office. Classes will end at 2:30 every day, but from 2:30 to 3:05, the counselors will host social, emotional learning sessions, and from 3:05 to 4:05, teachers will hold office hours. Next, 17 sophomores from our school have been selected to participate in this year's Rockdale Youth Leadership Program. Only 50 students from across the county have been selected. Rockdale Youth Leadership is a leadership organization for 10th graders in the community that fosters leadership skills. Congratulations to each of these students. Some sad news. Because of the Independent Learning Days, this year's Monster Dash 5K has been postponed. Originally scheduled for Friday, October 18th, which is an Independent Learning Day, the race was postponed to sometime March of next year. Monster Dash is an annual magnet event where students and families can run in a 5K race around the track of the Reed Stadium to raise money for the Magnet Fund. More information will be released in the coming months. Now it's time for Counselor's Corner. Every month, our counselors on Magnet, Miss Harris and Miss Lindsay, host a segment to help introduce themselves to you. talk about what they've been doing, and highlight some opportunities for all grade levels. Here now, Ms. Lindsay and Ms. Harris.
Hello, Magnet. My name is Ms. Harris.
And I'm Miss Lindsay.
And we are the awesome counseling duo here at Rockdale Magnet. For those of you who may have forgotten, my name is Ms. Harris, and I serve last names K through Z.
I am Miss Lindsay, last names A through J.
And we have been so happy and excited to be able to meet you all coming into your classes for the past few months. September was designated as Suicide Awareness and Prevention Month. So Ms. Lindsay and I visited your classrooms to give you warning signs as well as helpful resources to deal with anything that you may be struggling with, or if you have a friend that may be struggling with something as well. If you are experiencing a difficult time and you need more support, please be sure to reach out to a trusted adult. It could be myself or Miss Lindsay, as well as any of your teachers, or you can always call 988. That is an emergency line that is available 24/7 where you can text, call, or chat.
In addition to Suicide Awareness Month, you also may have seen the advertisements for voter registration. As you know, the election is coming up, and if you are 17 and a half, please know that you can register to vote. Have those conversations with your parents. My seniors, a lot of you are trying to be on the edge and trying to decide if they want to register to vote. Go ahead and register to vote, even if you do not exercise your right in this first election. At 17 and a half, you can register. So if you have any questions, reach out to us so we can get you in the right direction.
So 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th graders, our college representative visits have started back up in the month of September as well. So we welcome you to come to the cafetorium to hear from some of the awesome schools that are going to be coming to visit us. Schools like Yale, Brown, the University of Georgia, which I have on my shirt, are all going to be coming to visit with us and share helpful information about their admissions process and make sure that you all are ready to apply when it's your time. As well as I want to remind everyone to please pass by the QR codes on the grade level bulletin boards and make sure that you register for our probe fair that will be happening in the Rockdale County High School gym on October 11th.
In addition, speaking of colleges, are you ready to take the SAT, seniors? Seniors, your day is coming. School day, SAT, is scheduled for October the 9th. Please know there's just nothing that you need to do but show up and show out on that test. Know that we are proud of you and that we are here to support you in any way that we can. Speaking of SAT, Mr. DeFresnay is offering Wednesday sessions. Make sure you check the boards for those dates for SAT math prep.
And so that's all for now for Ms. Harris and Ms. Lindsay. Thank you for joining us for the Counselor's Corner.
Thanks to our amazing counselors. Did you catch the blooper in that segment? If so, email Ms. Harris and Ms. Lindsay and let them know what the blooper was. The first one who does will receive a prize. Moving on, it's time for this week's Club Spotlight. Each week we highlight a club here at Magnet, what they do, the club sponsor, and how you can join. This week we're doing the Green Team, sponsored by Ms. Seagraves. Here's reporter Amir Robinson with that story.
Hi, I'm reporter Amir Robinson, back again with the Club Spotlight. This week, we're interviewing Green Team and some of their officers to see what they have to offer them.
Hi, I'm Ms. Seagraves, the sponsor of Green Team, and today we want to show you a little bit about what you do at the Green Team meetings.
Hi, my name is Ariana, and I'm the president of Green Team. We meet every other Wednesday in Ms. Seagraves' room after school. Some of the things that we do in Green Team is we promote environmental care around our community and school, and also in general. We take care of the Magnet Garden where we plant plants, vegetables, and other things in there. We also promote recycling school-wide, and sometimes we pick up trash around the park and school campus. And we also just encourage people to think twice about the choices they make in order to make the earth a better place. Thank you. Thank you, Ariana.
Hello, I'm Zachary Thomas. I am the vice president of Green Team, and I'm here to tell you guys my mysterious and green team. I joined this club in 9th grade. It was my first club I ever joined. And I was kind of nervous. I mainly joined the club because in 8th grade, I went gardening and for a science in STEM. And I really like gardening. So I was like, green team, it's probably about gardening. So I was like, I'm interested. And when I joined the club, it was exactly what I expected. It's a nature environmental club. And I really loved the club because every single time I went in the club, there was something different. And even then, it's always been a fun and welcoming experience. And I highly recommend anyone to join the club because it's just welcoming. Like, it just feels like a small little community. I really like it.
Thank you, Zachary.
Now, before we go, we just want to quickly say that we're in this together. The BioLab fire has affected all of us in numerous ways. Most of our fall break plans were canceled. Some of us had to leave our homes, and some even got sick from the chemicals. So that's why we did this episode today, to provide some normalcy, as the road ahead may look uncertain. But in the meantime, try to make the most of this virtual learning. Get caught up on some work, watch that one show on Netflix you mean to get to, and call some friends. And now, to answer today's Magnet Newsroom quiz, we asked which Latin America country does not celebrate its independence on September 15th. The answer is B, Mexico. That is all for the Magnet Newsroom. I'm Matthew McCoy.
And I am Ariana Boyd. On behalf of the entire team, thank you so much for watching. And remember, Magnet, we are all in this together. See you next time.
Thanks for watching Magnet Newsroom. For the latest on all things Magnet, follow our school on social media. Like us on Facebook, follow us on X and Instagram at Rockdale Magnet, and subscribe to us on YouTube at Magnet Newsroom. Make us a family tradition and watch on your smart TV or streaming device.